Forgive me, my love.
You take the blade from the table, turning its tip towards the unsuspecting princess. Thank you.
Wait. No. You barbarian, what are you doing?
I don't know.
But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and strike. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as the blade falls, but she does absolutely nothing to stop you. Your blade pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
Nothing wrong at all.
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not you.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
I don't want you to die, but you're so peaceful when you do die. Everything you do is just perfect. God damn it.
And just like that, she's dead.
Oh.
And the world is saved. Thank you for seeing this through. I know it must have been difficult.
It was. My beloved is lying there. Dead. By my own hand. Nothing matters anymore.
I feel sick.
Sick? You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick. I, for one, am absolutely distraught. Grief-stricken. Inconsolable.
What am I going to do? There's nothing left in this world without her. She trusted me. She thought we were going to have our happy little ending. And I stabbed her right in the heart.
You'll get over it. You just saved everyone.
I'll never get over it, narrator. Mark my words, I'll never get over it.
Get over it? You smarmy ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for. We might as well just end it all.
Exactly, Smitten.
You raise the blade, aiming the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? No, you absolutely do not
Yes,
do
I
that.
absolutely do. There's nothing here for me anymore.
Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves
We already made a rash decision. We just stabbed our beloved in the chest, in the heart. She's dead.
Rash. The only rash decision we made was running our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
He's so right. He's so right. I have no more words left for this world. Any words I would have left would fall upon deaf ears, dead ears even.
Really? You're not going to say anything?
All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstiflable. Haven't you? Haven't you all?
Haven't you all? That's absolutely right.
I don't believe this. What? What don't you believe?
You really can't believe this is happening? I can.
You plunge the blade into your own heart and collapse to the floor. You can't be serious. Why are you helping him? I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry.
That's right. You're all sorry.
You're all gonna be sorry. You're all already sorry. You better be.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3. The Grey.
You're on a path in the woods.
You horrid monster. Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath.
Smitten, I couldn't have said it better myself. You're absolutely right.
She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead.
No, I won't hear it. I won't have it.
You killed her, and so I killed you.
And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here.
I don't know what's happening right now, but I'm pissed.
Oh, and I'm still here too.
You can be here, that's fine.
If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there, waiting for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse.
There's hope yet.
I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are.
Oh. Nice flex, but okay.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
don't know anymore. I don't know what time it is anymore. I don't know what's happening anymore. Nothing matters anymore now that my beloved... No, I mustn't entertain such thoughts. She's there waiting for me, waiting for us. I know it.
It's our third. What gave it away? Your open discussions.
Those are private, open discussions, I'll have you know.
I couldn't care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further, though I fear the rift between us may already be permanent.
No, we must hold out hope, Smitten. Don't say such things. You can't.
And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill us again?
Oh, you just wait and see. My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement.
Don't provoke him. I'd prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not fond of dying. Why not? You've already done it twice. It was unpleasant.
That it was.
It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant.
No, it hurt. The pain when we stabbed ourselves, extremely painful. We were, listen, no, it was unpleasant because we were experiencing extremely painful emotions, and we also cut through so many layers of our skin and stabbed ourselves right in a vital organ. It was unpleasant because it was unpleasant. And you know that, you masochist.
I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do.
That's absolutely right.
Mark my words, you won't like it when it happens.
Smitten, I feel you on the deepest level. Smitten, you are doing things I've always wanted to do. And you know what? I respect that greatly. So mark my words, all of you villains here, except for Hero. He's not a villain, but the rest of you are. Maybe even you guys. I don't know. I'm only doing this because of you anyway.
Oh, how exciting. I'd love to see you try.
Can I? Well, I'm not just going to try. I'm
going to actually do it. Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to it.
I bet you are, you masochist. Stop that. You're making me uncomfortable.
Good. I am too.
Can I talk now? Yes, I can. Great. Now that you're listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very existence currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
There's hope yet! Whatever happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright?
Oh, we'll muck it up all right. We'll get our happy ending, even if it damns each and every person who's ever lived.
Smitten, the words you say are exactly the words that I am reaching for deep inside of my soul every time I try and speak. I'm so glad you're here to translate for me.
Whatever you do, don't let him influence a single decision. He's clearly lost it.
He is influencing every single decision, and you all know that. And you know that too, narrator. Don't you try to lie to yourself.
I hate that I'm agreeing with him on anything, but I really don't like being at the whims of someone so unstable. It's stressful.
He and I are not unstable. We simply react to our environment and to the circumstances that we are given. And right now, we're in a pretty unstable place. And it is a stressful place. But it won't be once we cross that threshold.
Yes, having all those feelings isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here. Why stress over something you can't control?
These feelings are the very driving force behind our productivity right now. If I had known that Smitten was going to play such a crucial role in this route, I would have done it long ago. But here we are now!
You're saying that like stress is just something you can turn off.
Sometimes it is.
It is. It's easy. Whatever happens, happens.
It is what it is.
Are you even alive? What's the point of doing anything if you're not going to feel a single emotion?
Exactly. Smitten. You're so wise.
I don't know. I just exist. And that's fine with me.
Well, all right then.
This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and
The cabin.
your extremely important destiny await.
My love.
The interior of the cabin feels dry and brittle. Ancient dust-covered wooden beams hold up a crumbling ceiling like mummified ribs, each elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless. But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her?
My love.
Our beloved. So she does live.
Smitten, I don't think she lives. She's clearly a ghost.
She doesn't look very alive to me.
Shut up, voice of the cold.
Before you can make a move, the figure is gone.
No, my love.
Vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room.
We must go after her. We have to.
The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door.
We need to
There's
get
a
that mirror out
that's
of
it.
our damn way.
The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it. Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved guilt has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done. Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart. I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement? You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's so hazy. We should try and clean it off.
You're absolutely right, we should.
It's time for all of you to see what we've become.
It's time.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
You don't deserve to see her, voice of the cold. Not her ghostly visage, not anything. Not after what you've done.
I see. We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold. We can only hope she might still see some good in us.
You're so right, Smitten.
No way left to go but down. The door to the basement creaks
My
open,
love.
revealing an antique staircase lit by weak torchlight. The air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival.
Look at her down there. Waiting for us. My love. I'm coming, my love.
Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical reality. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadow. There she is again.
There she is again. Our beloved.
My love.
My love. I'm coming.
She's just an old memory.
Voice of the cold, if you could kindly shut the fuck up. My love, if I could run down these steps right now, I would, and jump into your arms. There's no time for words. I have to run after her.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
My love.
This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead. No! What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparently.
Yes, absolutely. She was transparently alive. Clearly alive.
Whatever we saw was a ghost.
No.
Thought we were all on the same page. Do try to keep up.
Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
You turn to see the shade of the princess
love!
staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even. Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying, or destroying, if we want to be a little more death-neutral, seems off the table. We make amends.
Of course.
She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything.
Yes, she is. Of course, that's why she's holding it, Smitten. She's being guided by the light of our love.
But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
We don't deserve to hear her beautiful voice.
You came back. I missed you.
And yet here it is.
That angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved.
Yes.
You sure snapped back to your old self quick. Yes. Seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
Her wisdom knows no bounds, my love. What an astute observation.
The torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
My love.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
You're right.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire.
Just like our burning love for each other.
She's trying to kill us.
No, she's purifying what remains of our love.
A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
I'm so sorry for killing you. Our happy end. We shall have it after all.
I'm not mad at you. You gave me so much to think about. And it's all going to be over soon. It's all going to be better.
What beautiful words. Thank you, my dear.
She's holding a grudge.
No. Did you not hear the beautiful truths coming out of her mouth? She would never lie to us.
She wouldn't. She's perfect.
She is.
The fire grows quickly, devouring the basement, dancing up the walls and painting every surface with strokes of flame. You're choked by smoke, and the air around you grows uncomfortably warm.
My love, it's a little bit toasty in here, but it's just a symbol for our love external. It's a little hot in here, I will say. The smoke is getting to me a little bit. What a perfect proclamation of our love.
We've never burned to death before. I wonder how it's going to feel.
Well, we're probably going to choke to death from the smoke and pass out from that first, but at least the last thing we'll see is our beloved.
Bad. I bet it'll feel really, really bad. Yes, it will be terrible, so you'd better come up with something to do and fast. Your personal safety is far from the only thing she's threatening right now. I think a bit of fiery passion is good for the world. You're just trying to spoil her fun.
So true.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm trying to prevent oblivion.
You're trying to prevent our love, you villain. My love, I know it's going to look like I'm rushing for the door, but I'm actually rushing to you, my love.
As you rush up the stairs, the entire cabin erupts into a raging inferno. You ignore the princess, throwing yourself headlong against the door, bashing at it with your clenched fists in a vain attempt at freedom.
No, thy fists are clenched because I couldn't embrace her.
It's no use. You're stuck here. Your skin starts to bubble.
And bubble it shall, just like our undying love.
As layers of you peel away into raw, seeping burns, you feel a hand on yours. You turn to see the princess, face bright and smile wide with manic affection. She clutches you close to her chest, watching with loving eyes as the flames eat you away, bit by bit. The pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked, your blood boiling in your veins.
This serves me right for stabbing her in cold blood. It's incredibly uncomfortable, but you know what? My love, I will do anything for you. We will be purified. The smoke is getting to me. Oh, God.
But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything.
Perfect.
See? That wasn't so bad.
It was so bad. But somehow, the nothing is so much worse.
You'll get used to it. There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away. Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust me.
My dear, I'll never make them stop. Don't you worry. I know you can't hear my thoughts right now, but just believe in me.
The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle, until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin. It's very romantic, really. We got our happy ending after all. We can die happy.
So true, Smitten. So true.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Do you have any thoughts on this beloved vessel?
This one is passion betrayed. But even in the end, her love never faded. She will make for a bright heart.
So true.
Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face,
So,
unarmed.
excuse me. So, let me run this by you. What if, hear me out. Hear me out. What if, instead of freeing you, I just lock you up forever? Listen, that chain on your wrist fits you perfectly. It's like it was custom made for you. Just hear me out.
We'll be fine. Don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yes, actually, I have. You know that pitch I gave you earlier, which was my hear me out? You know my hear me out I did earlier? So it wasn't just to hear me out.
You know why you're here.
I do, to lock her up forever. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I'd say so.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
So they say. So they say. So you say, narrator. I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Let's put away the red text. Let's put away the red text. I don't think we need that right now.
And if you don't,
Well,
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
I think I'm already regretting it, honestly. But I'm gonna stand by my hear me out. I'm gonna hear myself out.
You have to make a choice.
I did.
Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Listen, I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. You know what I'm saying? Hear me out. Hear me out. I made my choice. Hear me out. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
How do we know if we don't try? How do we know if we don't hear me out?
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
True.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
I don't think she's bluffing either.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Okay, but hear me out. What if we stick to the plan and lock her in the basement?
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
Thank you.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
That's how I'm keeping her in there? I didn't even line up the table flat with the... Okay. How does the door open? Doesn't it open inwards? Look how inset that door is. Doesn't it? Don't you push it? Maybe you pull it. Maybe you pull it. It looks like a pull handle. You know what? Why don't I just hear myself out and see how well my barricade does?
Okay. We can make this work.
You're right, voice there. We can make this work. We can definitely make this work.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
It's comfy here. It's cozy. You know, it's nice.
It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Hello?
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
You can't push the diagonal barricaded table out of the way of the door? At this point, I feel bad for you.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
Out of sight, out of mind, out of sight, out of mind, out of sight, out of mind. If I can't see her, she can't see me, and everything is fine. Everything is fine. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
You know what? I think you're right about that.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
Weaker? Why would she be getting weaker? Bro thinks she's just gonna pass away just right in there from banging on the door.
No, it doesn't.
You know what? I think that I'm a little eepy. I think I'm a little eepy guy. I think I'm just gonna ignore her and go right back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Get some good old shut-eye.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
I'm sleeping. I can't hear you over my sleeps. I'm so sorry.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
After being jolted awake by silence, because that's how I always get jolted awake, I think that I might have to go investigate the creepy basement. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. Here I go.
Where is she?
Where is she?
Thanks for
Oh
helping me
god.
get out of that awful basement.
I'm really sensitive to jump scares, just so you know, lady. Princess, lady, princess. Haha, please be nice to me. I'm sorry. Oh no. It was nice to know you guys.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Oh god.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet,
Oh.
and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the
Oh,
cabin,
I'm on the floor.
unable to do anything but witness her approach.
My own personal sleep paralysis demon. Hi. Oh, it's so good to have you, finally. I've never had a sleep paralysis demon before.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
What if you just tried, just for this one time, for our sake?
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Please don't. Actually, please do, because then I won't get jump scared. Oh
She
no,
steps
it's happening.
closer.
It's happening.
One silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Oh my god, my organs. Hey, I need that liver. It's my only one left. Oh,
Or
hi.
maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
I have gills? Oh shit. Those are new.
What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
We still could.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath,
Oh, I needed those.
and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
I would like oxygen, please.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. The Nightmare.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah? Is it about how to fight a ghost?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
That's true.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
You know what, voice of the paranoid, you are absolutely right. We could be jump scared at any moment. Oh, did you guys think I was gonna—
Let me out!
All right, here we go. Into our doom.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
I love doing this route. It has my 2 real-world fears in it. Yippee.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
It looks like a trap.
Hold on. What happened to the door?
Uh-huh.
It's just an empty frame.
Uh-huh. It's not really a doorway then.
She's already
Is it?
gotten out, hasn't she? Mm-hmm. And she's ready for us. Mm-hmm. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Mm-hmm. I feel something on me.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
Whatever you say, narrator.
So deep breath
Please
in,
protect us.
deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
That blade looks like a trap. It looks like such a trap. I'm gonna walk right into the trap, I think.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Even though she's a ghost, and I don't think that's ghost law. Can you stab a ghost, sir? I don't think you can. I don't know how to stab a ghost, but I'm gonna figure it out. I have a horrible reflex whenever I get jump scared, and it's to punch. It's to punch and attack and become suddenly extremely aggressive. We're gonna figure out how to stab a ghost. I won't have a choice.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Nope, but I don't think it can stab plasma. We're gonna figure it out, though. We're gonna figure it out.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
A bomb? Is that how you get rid of a ghost, with a bomb? Okay, I'm learning.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
I agree with that. Let's go figure out how to stab a ghost. Here we go.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Okay. This is cool as hell. I like it.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
He doesn't have to, buddy.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I don't know, but I think she likes it here, honestly.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh, yay. Okay, good. I feel a lot better about... I don't think she's gonna jump scare me. I think that's gonna be fun.
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else.
I think the narrator must have me confused with somebody else, you know what I'm saying?
You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
Okay, this is an Ashoverlava original, incredible mastermind game plan for surviving the nightmare. Ready?
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force.
How dare
Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know. I wanted to find out. How dare you?
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
Okay.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Yeah, I do hate that.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
For real.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Hey, don't talk like that to Hero. Don't you dare talk like that to Hero. Hero truly is the voice of reason. How dare you?
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Truth.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
We're not gonna die. Stop that. Stop.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Again with the red text. Can we tone it down a little bit, ma'am? Alright, I'm rolling up my sleeves. Okay. Alright, I'm ready to make some decisions. Okay.
You decide it's best to do nothing.
If it doesn't matter anyway, we'll just hang out in this nice little spot.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Hi.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
Oh, there go my arms.
This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
Hey, I see that. How dare you?
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
I'm trying, but I'm really bad when I'm put on the spot, okay?
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Okay, don't stutter.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Me too.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart, lungs, liver. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Keep doing what you were doing. Keep. What were you saying? Hearts, liver, lungs, nerves, whatever?
Okay, whatever you were doing.
Yeah, just do that
please
again.
Just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
Fuck you. I just keep doing it. Heart, lungs, liver, lungs, nerves, liver. I don't know.
You have seconds left.
Oh God, it's happening. Just hurry.
Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Nerves, heart.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Thank you.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
Said she wants to play.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
Yes, boss.
Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Princess, my body is just barely not shutting down right now. So listen, I'm not doing any of this. Got it? I'm not helping you to leave. I'm not going to try and kill you. Do your worst.
Nerves, heart, lungs. Are you serious? Nerves. You fling the blade into the void, denying yourself the opportunity to ever slay her and finish your mission.
Oh, so the blade gets to go into the void, but I don't get to.
Lungs, liver.
Unplayable. Just unplayable.
Nobody's happy here, but maybe it's for the best.
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
Oh, really, says the person hiding behind a mask.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment. Gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out!
This is all too much. I can't keep going. You can't keep going? Well, what are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead. But you live on. The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit! What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
Just calm down. Now, hold on now. We're in the middle of a floating forest. It's gonna be okay.
There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, I understand. It's fine. We're gonna be okay.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Well, yes, but listen, I'm in crisis mode. Just calm down. I'm in charge. We're gonna figure it out, okay? We're gonna figure it out.
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we?
Didn't we?
Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
If only Smitten were here, he'd be able to do something.
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
At least 73 more times.
We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere.
That's true.
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
Have we tried climbing the trees? I don't think so.
We love her, so we have to set her free.
Smitten, thank God you're here.
Can we love something that hates us?
Yes.
Can we love something that hurts us?
Yes.
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
There's always been this many of us.
This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
You know, that's a good question. How many times have you all been here?
Many times.
All right.
It feels like we've been here forever, but it also feels like we've barely been here at all.
My daily existence, yes.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine.
Okay, opportunist, okay.
It won't.
Narrator, hear him out. Just hear him out. I hate him too, but just hear him out.
It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you.
Did you hear that? He said we're part of everything. Oh, narrator, don't try and woo us now.
There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
That's also fair. It's all part of the same thing. That's so true. Two ends of the same skewer of the kebab. Oh God, we need to move on from this. You know, I think they're all wrong.
Of course we're wrong.
She's the only thing that's right.
You're so right, Smitten. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Of course.
Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just stating it for the trees. Gotta fill them in on the lore. You know, something just does not quite make sense here, you guys. I think I only remember being here twice, but some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here those other times? Did someone else make the decisions?
What does here even mean if you really think about it?
You are dodging the question. Contrarian and I have not seen hide nor hair of you, but you are dodging the question, sir.
Shut up. You were here.
I was here, I guess.
Every single time.
I don't remember any of it, just like real life.
You did your best, really. There's just a
pecking order.
Excuse me?
And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged.
Smitten. Oh, Smitten, you're so right. Thank God.
You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget.
Oh, Hero, are you good? It's not like you to say things like that. Are you good?
I've tried to keep them numb,
Oh.
but they're all too soft. A shame, really.
Oh, cold. Oh. Oh. If I don't remember what I did, then it couldn't have been me, right? Right?
Don't think about that too hard. All it will do is weaken your resolve and make it that much harder for you to slay her. Maybe you're shattered in your own way.
That's very profound. Voice of the Broken, that's very profound of you.
Are you your memories? Or are you the one perceiving the present moment?
I ask myself that question every single day. Good question.
Ugh, here you go philosophizing again. It never goes anywhere.
Yes, this is far from the first time you've asked us about consciousness. Who am I? What am I? What is I?
Who even cares?
Damn, you're right.
They're good questions, great questions even, but they don't have any answers.
Yes?
And they all just end in quivering torment.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what we do, because we always find her, and if we don't find her, she always finds us. And then she smashes us into smaller pieces. If you all just stopped feeling, we could have been done with this ages ago.
You know, Voicicle might be onto something, but listen, Voicicle, you might be onto something, but I am definitely team feeling all the way. So we're gonna see how we're gonna see how the feeling. Like, hear me out. Feelings, though.
Your thoughts are far too scattered to rein back in.
Yeah.
Your only option is to silence them.
Yeah. It's just like real life. God damn it. As much as I would love to just be stubborn as hell and to continue doing the same bullshit I started this with, I really want to see what the cabin looks like. So let's just go on a little walk to quiet our mind, shall we?
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin, or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill.
Damn. She took the cabin. I really love that cabin.
No, this isn't right.
Oh, it's back.
There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there.
It's coming back.
Don't ask him about the mirror.
Okay, I won't.
He always says he never sees it.
I know.
He always lies.
That I wasn't 100% sure on that one.
And he always makes it gone.
Okay, I'll leave it. I'll leave it then. I'll leave it.
Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do.
I'm seeing. Well, then what am I seeing up there? I'm seeing something that my brain is registering on the radar as a mirror.
She's still here, buried deep inside the earth.
What do you mean that she's buried in the earth?
Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose. You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it.
Okay, Smitten. Whatever you say, Smitten. Anything for you, Smitten. If Smitten says we need to clean the mirror, then by God, we have to clean the mirror.
Smash it to pieces.
She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it.
Okay, yeah, I'll just... You're right. You know what, voice of the... You know what, you're right. I'll just go around it. You're right.
Proceed? Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific. That's a new one. Do you think it'll work?
It might. I don't know.
Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
You're on thin ice, voice of the opportunist. Thin.
And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her.
Oh.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be. The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
This feels like a trap again.
Take it. It's the only way forward.
I know. Oh, I know it, buddy. Oh. Oh, God. Take the blade. It's the only way forward. You've already tried everything else. Don't you remember?
It's the only way forward. You have to take the blade.
You have to take the blade.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep. Deep in the bowels of the earth, you see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread. It's a...
Hi. I'm in danger. I'm in so much danger right now.
She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
You really are a coward.
Says the girl in the hole. Why don't you come out of the hole and face me then?
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
You know, with every word I speak, I think that the princess is, listening. I'm just gonna stop talking.
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
No, so thank you for clarifying.
Closer.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
That sure sounds like fun. I wanted to see if I could survive you. I'm scared.
And closer.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything.
That's so wise of you, madam. You look ravishing. Definitely not eroded. You look ravishing.
Except for me.
Oh boy, I'm about to get jump scared. It was nice seeing you guys. Goodbye.
I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back.
Oh, what? Excuse me? You took my what?
All that's left is for you to take my will. And let
Give me back my will, damn it.
Out.
No, I want my will back. That I didn't. No, you're gonna give me back my damn will. Enough with the bullshit. You think I'm gonna let you out? After you stole from me? My will?
It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too.
Listen, it was all fun and games until you took my will, and now I'm royally pissed. I'm not accepting your offer.
A witness.
No, I'm not being your damn witness. Give me back my will.
I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything.
That does sound nice. But listen, I am a sucker for anything gilded. But here's the thing. You don't mess with a Birdman Dragon's will, okay? It's personal. You don't mess with that. It's Birdman Dragon code.
Now don't pose. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
You're just an object, a tool. You once were something else a long time ago. Was that something new? Or is it just a dull and jaded memory? There is no other ending here. I'll take her hand, but I'm not happy about it. Just so you know, I'll take that damn glove hand, that earth-wormy glove hand, but I'm not happy about it.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you. The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
The princess, exhausted, slumps.
Why is it so cold?
You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back.
What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her.
Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can smash it.
Oh, will you stop with the smashing?
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
You step towards the mirror once more. Its secrets remain hidden. Its mysteries remain unresolved.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You've grown.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is awaiting Maw, an inevitable destination where all roads end. She will make for a wise heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be. I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Well, that was the nightmare and the moment of clarity. The thing that I'm stuck on, I guess, is the shifting mound calling her a wise heart. That she would make for a wise heart. I mean, she is the end-all, be-all, I guess. Was she saying... Well, I'm wondering if she's saying that she was death, maybe. I guess that she's death. I guess that the end result is just death and stopping and everything shutting down and just staying still, and that's it. But it's definitely interesting because I thought that I was death, I guess. Well, no, the narrator says that she's death. I guess she is death. I'm what comes after death, actually. I guess that she's death. She's change and death. And life and death and change and death and life and death. And I'm just what comes after, I guess, or what everything is based on. Everything happens within the void, I guess. The long quiet. I don't know. It was interesting to see the princess really embody death, I guess. I feel like in all of my playthroughs so far, I've seen her embody life or the changing aspects of life. Different ways that lives can be or can form. So it was interesting to see her not really embody a life, but embody the ending of all of those lives. It was just really interesting, I guess, to see the princess really become death. I know that in a lot of these routes, we slay her in one way or another, or we are slain, or, or both slain. It's just that in all of the routes I've done, I guess I've never seen her really embody death yet. I've seen her embody life and the changing aspects and disappointments, the ups and downs of life so far in all of my playthroughs, that I guess that this one is just hitting a little bit different. I'm just not used to seeing her in that way, I guess. But we can't ignore that aspect of herself. She's death as well as she is life. She's all the changes and all of the little things that make life magical and make life frustrating and make life lively and exciting and horrifying and scary. And that includes death. I want to thank this user right here for suggesting the nightmare route for me. I have to admit, I had to process it for a little bit. I think I was just really upset seeing her portrayed as death, even though that is a part of her. And she changed a little bit because of that, and that's fine. But I actually do like it. I did really like that. I processed it. I think it was really good, and I think that also really helped to flesh out more of the story and who she is and how she is more than just change in life. She's also death. So thank you so much for that suggestion. I also want to thank this user right here for suggesting the Grey Burned as a route for me to try. I really enjoyed that a lot. I'm sorry I put it off for so long. I just didn't realize that Smitten was going to be in it and that you get it by doing the Damsel first and then so many lovely, beautiful things that I love. So I really enjoyed that a lot. So thank you for that suggestion. If you guys have any other suggestions for routes or videos you want to see me do in the future, please let me know in the comments below. Every little bit of support you guys show me really helps a lot. It really does. I see every single comment and all of the likes and everything, and it really motivates me to keep going. So I really appreciate that. Hopefully, in the next couple of months, we will be able to start having channel members, I hope. I really, really like getting so many comments of people sharing their thoughts and sharing their perspectives and what they've been thinking and what the conclusions they've been coming to. And I love thinking about them, and I just really think that's what this is all about. Just all of this is about, is sharing ideas and talking about them and just connecting with people. Because that's what life is really about, connecting meaningfully with people. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
deserves.